Yo, guys, what is up? It is Yostin here, back again, playing some more Wizard101. We left off, we just got to Krokotopia. This is the second world in the game, and we just made it. And it's going to be pretty exciting. We just showed up, we just discovered Malastairs after the Order of the Fang, which is somewhere here in Krokotopia. As we got here, we found out that he is unleashing great destruction by reviving the Tut army, trying to get information, but they're trying to enslave the Manders, and we're here to find out why and help them out. So totally here to talk to Sergeant Major Talbot, and we're gonna get started here.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City.
That is indeed me. I'm the savior, by the way. Savior of Wizard City.
Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service.
That's quite a name.
Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
All right. Into the pyramid we go. Mr. Winthrop is excavating. He's also looking for the Order of the Fang. Seems like the kind of guy that can help us out. Oh, got some stone block here. Always make sure we grab those. All right, what do you got for us?
Come in. Watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang?
Indeed.
As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang.
Well, that's convenient.
We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
All right. Time to go see what is engraved upon these obelisks. The information that we need for the Order of the Fang is close. All right.
Look there, wizard. Do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If
Teleporter.
it will transport you to other teleporters.
All right, we're going to the
on
dig
street.
site.
You can get where you're going quickly.
This our obelisk right here? Indeed it is.
Like the rubbings.
All right.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall to Malastair.
Shoot. Malastairs looking for the Order of the Fang because they wrote a magical book that contains great power of life and death magic. That does actually sound like something that Malastair would want to get his hands on.
Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it?
According to the Mander, he did.
Similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the crocs in this area.
I'll take him out.
Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
All right, so this quest right here is first fighting quest in in Krokotopia, and it actually gives you a one-day camel mount. Today we're using the Moonlight Pony mount, as we're still going on our no crown journey where we use only gold, and that includes our mounts. So we've been buying one-day mounts, and if you didn't know this, you can buy a one-day mount for just about 1,000 gold to 2,000 gold from prospectors each day, which is about 1 to 2 fish, or maybe 3 fish that you can catch. And fishing really is a great way to make some money as you keep going on. So if you don't have any crowns to buy any fancy mounts and you want to stick around and use some mounts like this, it works out. All right, so we're fighting these Narini scouts, and they are fire. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna narrow out our deck a little bit. Bring some fire prisms. Bring some fire shields. Now let's do this. We need to collect the key so we can get into the Biddy Narini's chambers. Alright, we got our fire prism. Let's hope he doesn't start us off with an ice shield. Well, I had to say something, didn't I? So what happens here is I'm going to be converting my fire damage to ice, but since he placed his ice shield first, all things go to crap. I think what we're going to do is we start narrowing up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to break this shield here. We're just going to use our fire prism, but that's okay, and then we're just going to shield up. I think we'll call it a day. Because just fire resist is actually going to do more damage than us going through that ice shield. We might as well use our pet to break that shield. Nah, yeah, see, that shield was huge. It was an 80% shield that lowered out to a lot of damage, or not being that much damage, but gonna be a thing. We do have 3 pips here. I'm thinking we just use a fire elf, and they don't actually, I mean, using an ice shield's not gonna make a difference. We're gonna get some resist, but it's, what can you do there? We don't have any fire prisms in our thing. We already have 3 pips. We might as well use some of them. Start getting a little bit of damage out. It might not kill him just because of the resist. But 90, so it resisted by 10 damage. So if it resists by 10 damage each time, 30, 310, you might still die. He might still die. He was at 277 before, and if it's only gonna narrow out that much damage. Maybe we use Troll on the other one. It's Myth, it's not gonna resist. They do have 2 pips here. We have a Fire Shield, that's gonna help us out, so we don't need to worry too much about our health. I think their big hit will probably be a fire spell. It might be a fire elf though, and oh no, okay, fire cat. Okay, that's a little bit of damage we get negated. So one thing too about the fire elf does 100 damage plus 210, so 310. But it didn't used to be that good. It used to do 30 damage initially, and then I don't remember if it was actually still 210. I think it was 240. I think it was 30 plus 240. So it used to do a little bit less damage, and the initial attack was way less. But they didn't actually change this for all of your enemies, so they'll still cast that 30 plus, I believe it's 240. Yeah, we're using a blood bat here. We're gonna see if we can take this guy out with our fire cat. Maybe we use our pet thing here just in case it doesn't actually finish him off. Oh, what is this owl telling us?
You must refill your pet's happiness to use pet mode.
Okay.
Feed it pet snacks to do so. The
We
better
fizzled.
It likes the snack, the more happiness it gains.
I guess our pet's out of happiness, so we won't be able to use this spell anymore. That's okay. $40 damage, that's not bad. You should be able to die in one attack now. Ooh, we got a power pip, so we can do some big damage. I'm thinking we actually go ahead and we attack the gem dude, the ruby. Try to do the best we can. It doesn't look like Dagger actually died from that fire elf, so he's really low. But both those guys will be one hit, which is really interesting. As we're just getting started in Krokotopia, This is actually one of my favorite worlds in the game. I absolutely love this world. It is so... It's so different, but so simple at the same time. And I don't know why. I really like the style that they go for. Now, one thing you'll notice in different areas of Wizard 101 is they try to theme their worlds and areas based off of things in the real world. Am I really getting hit by a sunbird? 14 health. Oh my goodness. Well, that battle couldn't have been any closer. Maybe I need to not be so careless with my health. Use a couple healing spells now and then. My goodness. Alright, where's our closest teleporter? I think we just walk to the teleporter in the dig site. Teleport to the front door. Look for our little health wisp as we go. So we're doing a run here where we're doing only the main quest in the game. But we have gone ahead. We already did Colossus Boulevard, and I do plan on doing Crab Alley. Crab Alley technically is main story. Colossus Boulevard technically is not. But I've been thinking about also doing some of the side worlds that still count as like main story, I guess. But don't really follow, like you don't have to do them if you don't want to. So like things like Grizzleheim and Wisteria and things like that. Those worlds seem pretty cool, and I think we're going to also do some of those.
You found the chamber key. Well done.
Yeah, it's time to take the fight to Biddy Narini and see what was on that, what did he take? A little capsule or something?
Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid.
All right.
Defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber, claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
Let's do it. All right, so we just got our 1 day Droomdary. I'm pretty sure it's a camel. I don't know why it's calling it a Droomdary. All right, so we just hit level 12 too, which actually just gave us the opportunity to go do spell quest. We unlocked all sorts of things: monstrology, gardening. You get a lot of things at level 12. This is also, yeah, we're getting a lot of things here. I think pet hatching also unlocks at 12. Crab Alley unlocks at 12. And Crab Alley is going to end up being one of our, probably our next video. But I was thinking about doing something different with Crab Alley. And at the time it's recorded, if you've already seen my World of Warcraft story video about my undead, if you haven't, you can check that out. But I'm thinking about doing a similar thing for Crab Alley. We just kind of go over the story.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
All right. So let's see what we can do against this guy. I'm thinking we actually keep some of these extra spells in our deck. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Fire Cat though, just because it's weaker, and they're both. Oh, that guy's actually not fire. The Sentry. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. We're full health. We just hit level 12. We're a little bit stronger. 842 health. Alrighty. So we actually tried this boss already once. We were second, just how we are here. But we defeated the boss, died to the Narini Sentry, and it didn't all go to plan. And the game glitched out when we walked back in, and it didn't count as us actually killing the boss. So we're doing it again. Because yeah. So let's hope that doesn't happen. It just shows you that not everything goes to plan, but we're gonna try this here again. So we're getting our fire shields up and ready. You know that he's gonna hit us hard. We're going second, so we really have to think about our healing. Like, they have 2 pips, they could hit us twice here. I still think we Fire Blade. Get ready for a big attack. Slowly start preparing. Yeah, they're gonna fizzle here. That's good. A weakness. All right. I think we use one of our rank 1 pip spells. 1 pip spells to get rid of this weakness. Some of the ones we get from our wand. Yes, ones like our Thunder Snake would be perfect. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna Thunder Snake the boss. It's gonna slowly lower him down a tiny bit, but it's gonna really get rid of that weakness. They're probably gonna hit us pretty big here. They're buffing each other up. 3 pip. Troll. Okay, 2 pip spell. They're using that 25, so they're slowly load us out. So we might want to look to at least use our 1 pip spell. Looking for heals and stuff. They're gonna have tons of pips, always able to lower our health down. That's the sucky thing about going second. You really got to think about if they're going to hit you, because you have to like almost heal in preparation, because if you don't, they get a second chance to hit you. So I got to think 4 pips, 2 pips. Is it worth attacking knowing what my health could be? Especially if I used a 3 pip spell, because then I can't use a pixie. Then I have to wait full 2 turns. So if he hits me, I don't think they'll hit me with anything more than a 3 pip spell. So he hits me with a 3 pip balance spell. He hits me with a 2 pip fire spell. I think I should be okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take out the Narini Sentry. Because I can always use my 1 pip. This works out even. Yeah, this works out great. If he's just using a 2 pip balance. 2 pip life? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay here. Yeah, we're going to get down to 250, but as long as we don't fizzle, I guess. Alright, we're good. Almost jinxed us. Whew. Yeah, that'll take him down. Tons of damage. 398. That's the Narini Sentry. Now let's figure out the boss. Now we have 1 pip. Now the question is, do I heal now, or do I wait a turn for a bigger heal? And I think I'm going to heal now. Because if he doesn't hit us with a 1 pip, which he is, we do have... Oh, I forgot we had an 80%. We actually probably could have waited. Alright. 475. Forgot we had that 80% shield for fire. That's really handy. Comes in real big handy. Alright, let's see here. What do we do? What do we do? Let's use the Fire Blade. Although he is fire and bosses do have higher resist than regular monsters, we do have some prisms in our deck, which none of them are coming out. Or we're going to ditch a couple of these spells here. We could just go ahead and hit him with this troll, or we could heal. Or we could Frost Beetle, a little bit of damage, still have 2 pips at the end, and do some boost, and see what he does. I think this is what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to Frost Beetle, do a tiny bit of boost damage, slowly lower him out. 91. Pretty good, pretty good. Now we still have 2 pips. We can still heal if we need to. He's got 3 pips. I think now we heal. Now we're going to heal. 3 pip death using a Banshee. 305. The heal was well worth it. Good time for heals. He using the heal before, wasn't really too sure if he was going to hit us that big. So it would have put us like past full health. And we would have actually lost some healing points. But now we get the full use of our heal. Alright, we're gonna ditch a fire cat. We're not really getting the full force of our stuff because we're not drawing any fire prisms here. But I guess we'll just pass. Slowly raise it up. There's a fire prism. But we could just hit him with the troll. And I think we're gonna do that. We haven't actually used our troll spell yet from this this spell comes from our amulet. And I believe it actually makes it deal more damage than the actual troll card itself does. 220, that's pretty good. I think he's about 100 health left. You see, even though we have a fire blade, even if he's a fire cat, I think his resist is going to be enough where he'll still survive. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use a fire prism. $155 on that leprechaun, okay. 416, we have plenty of health. There's nothing he can do to kill us with 2 pips. So, and I think we're just going to go ahead and use the fire elf instead of a fire cat just because it's a cooler spell. There's literally no other reason. Both of them would take him down. Show him that we're better than him. We actually know how to use more powerful fire spells. He's only been hitting us with death and life spells when he's a fire boss. There we go, 162 boost. Converted it to ice, and there you go. Got him down. Look at all these things we got. Look at all these spell elements. Yeah, Krokotopia is that, I think it was the first zone where you actually start getting spell elements from bosses. If you don't know, spell elements are things that you can use to upgrade your spells. That's my first time actually getting any spell limits on my character here. But it's allow you, so let's just take a look right here. So Firecat, if we already get 75 spell limits, we just got one, we can upgrade it and make it do more base damage, so it can't do as much, or we can lower its damage, but it detonates an overtime attack. So pretty cool there that we can do that kind of thing. We're just gonna go to the Oasis and walk back up through the pyramid. We could have taken the teleporter, but we already passed it. Alright, since we were on the talk earlier about talking about this being my favorite world, I'm actually really curious. What is your guys' favorite world? Any world in the game, what would it be? Krokotopia is such an old one, but it's my favorite.
Tablet. Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Yeah, but just let me know what your favorite world is in the comments. Or if it's a favorite area within a world, that's cool too. Just let me know. Like to see what everybody's favorite stuff is.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang. I think
Oh,
the Order of the Fang
we
still
mixed something.
exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Krokonomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them.
All right.
Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside.
I accidentally hit the spacebar twice. We missed something.
My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Chamber of Fire. Here we go. We're just gonna go ahead. Oh, looks like we just got some more spell elements. Yeah, so we're slowly gonna raise our stuff up. We're gonna be able to actually do that. We're gonna go ahead and back through here. So if you ever miss something like I just did, you can go back into your quest and click this review dialogue. So let's see here. What did we miss? All right, it looks like it was the previous quest and it doesn't actually pop up here. That kind of stinks. All right, oh well. We're gonna head to the Chamber of Fire. We're looking for an entrance to the palace, and the palace contains a map room. It gives us indication on where the Order of the Fang is. We need to talk to Assistant Danforth because he has an idea of how to get into the palace.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent!
Perfect, let's do it.
As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
Alright, we're gonna mark our location back at this guy here. This guy's been looking for the key to the palace. We need a keystone. Alright, now before we go any further, I actually don't even think I did. Did I? No, I did not. We're gonna go back to the Oasis real quick. So if you remember the Smith's quest in Wizard City, Prospector Seek is in every single world. And you can do the Find the Beetles quest.
Young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place is falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them Smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles that are all over Krokotopia. Bring it back to me and I'll reward you.
So this beetle quest is just like the Smith's quest. There's a beetle in every area of the thing. And one of the first ones is actually right here, just behind the library. That's easy one to grab. But what we're saying here, actually, there's actually two in the Oasis. We'll go ahead and we'll grab that second one just before we forget. Just on the other side here, if you go across this bridge, right here, and where this teleporter is over here, we're going to go left, actually, on this side. And it's just behind this building. So it looks like it's kind of buried there. And that is the two in the Oasis. Now we're going to teleport back to the Chamber of Fire with the marker that we placed. And start going back up the thing here. I didn't realize that we actually forgot to grab that quest. I was not unprepared there, but it worked out because we got to see two in the I always want to say commons. To me, every starting area is the commons, but the beetle here in the Chamber of Fire, once you go up this ramp here, it's just over here to the side. And it was extra worth it because there's a stone block here as well. So Alright, but we're gonna go back and talk to Robert Lancaster and get that information on this stone key or keystone that we need to open up the palace.
My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life.
Alright, one thing that's actually really funny here I'm noticing, the photo is of the guy that we just talked to. But he doesn't look anything like this guy here. That's actually kind of funny.
Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say, could you do... We've heard that once you defeat
we're not
Flame
going to accept
Serpent,
that one.
you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fire...
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
All right, so I guess the key is in pieces. And in order to find it, we got to go back to the Royal Hall where we just were. Back to that thing where the obelisk was. I guess somewhere in there, it's at least part of it is buried. You just take that teleporter back to the front door, and we're gonna walk back up. Somewhere in the dig site. Let's find... Oh, is this it right here in this very big clump of dirt? Indeed it is. And now we just take our portal back, go straight back to Danforth.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew?
But how are we going to find this second piece?
There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you.
Uh-oh.
According to these inscriptions, the Narini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
I can do it. The Quartermaster stands no chance against me. It says it's 500 away, which is crazy, but the majority of that distance is just actually climbing these ramps. Look at the number cut down quickly as you just get to the top of the ramp. It was 600 at the bottom of the ramp. Just to the top, it's already 300. That's crazy. Is this a boss or is this guys on the street? I think it's a boss. I wonder if it's another fire boss. One thing that's really interesting about Krokotopia is it is a balanced world, but there are a lot of fiery dudes hanging around. Alright, so it seemed like it's definitely a boss, so...
I see my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
Alright. I mean, yeah, I want something done right, and in order to do it, I gotta take you down. We got 2 fiery dudes this time. Flame Servant and the Quartermaster. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some treasure cards in. Do we have any ice treasure cards? Clear 2. That is complicated. And 210 damage. I don't really care about all these shield clearing things. Maybe we just have some other damaging cards. We got a Gobbler Myth card. I guess we'll put that in there just in case we do end up needing that. That could be interesting, but... Alright, let's just give it a shot. Let's just make sure we keep our health up. Let's hopefully we're first. Yeah, we could have hoped. Not first. Seems like we're never first, but, I mean, what can you say? Might as well take the chance to fire Prism early. They're not ice shielding, so this is good. So that means our next fire spell is guaranteed. Guaranteed to boost. So if once my fire prism's on him, even if he has to place an ice shield, my prism was there first, so it will not use their ice shield. Question is, I could use a fire elf in the Flame Servant. His resist would take it down, but then I could frost beetle to finish him off. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start slowly narrowing down that flame servant. That's gonna help us out. Ooh, weakness on us. That's gonna make it a lot harder. It's gonna make the Spire Elf even worse. I wonder if the beetle will still be enough. I don't think it is, actually. That kind of sucks, actually. We don't have any healing spells. Looks like we're gonna need to use our fire blade here. Start working up our way to get at least allow ourselves to have a pixie available, because they're gonna start hitting us now. All right. $209 health on him. That's not horrible. They hit is pretty big here. I'm gonna have to ditch this. I'm gonna have to use a heartbeat. We don't have a pixie in our hand. That's kind of scary. Hopefully we can draw one for next turn. 110. Alright, our heartbeat spell is going to give us a little bit extra than that. Puts us back at 606. That is really good. Really good. Still no pixie, though. Wow. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. I think we might want to ditch a prism. I don't think we're going to need 2 prisms. Fire shield seems good. Fire elf still seems okay. I don't think we're gonna end up actually using a fire elf on the boss just because of the heavy resist. But we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna frost beetle this flame servant. I don't think we have much else of a choice. We need to see if we can take out this guy. They're gonna start really lowering us down, and if he can't die, then I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, let's see if this Schmuffy pass. He's going for something big. Hopefully this little frost beetle is enough. 60. Did I say 66? On a boost? A 66. Wow, he still has 61 health left. Alright, we're definitely using a pixie. 1 pass, fire cat. Okay. They didn't do a ton, so this is good. We still have 295 health left, plus the 400s was 695. Gives us a little bit of room to work with. But we still gotta take out this flame servant. He's got 61 health. Alright, we're gonna use Thunder Snake. As long as we don't fizzle Thunder Snake, that's the end of the Flame Servant. Well, the boss fizzled. Ooh. Fire Snake. 105. Alright, hopefully we can take this guy down. Alright, that's good. 1 down, 1 to go. Just the boss. He's gonna have 4 pips, though. And we do have a healing in our hand. But we don't have any pips. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna prepare a fire shield. I don't know what he's gonna use. He's casting a death spell. Oh, the Banshee. Oh, this is what the same thing that the last boss was doing. Like, use some fire shields or fire spells. Like, I got this fire shield. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. Ooh, this is a hard one, you know? Like, if I wait and he doesn't cast a fire spell, I think I have to heal. This sucks, because if he just does another death spell like that, I'm dead. All right, now we're down to 1 pip again. I guess we'll just put another fire prism. I mean, he doesn't have any ice shields, so it guarantees 2. Yep, look, death spell. There it is. Let's see, would this have done the 300? Good thing we used the pixie. Good thing we stuck with our gut. All right. Guess we'll prepare another fire blade, just in case the sunbird doesn't kill him. I mean, I think it will. I think 1 fire blade and 1 prism with the boost will be enough. This sunbird Should finish off the boss. 515 damage, though. That's quite a bit. Let's see what we can do. 515. We're shooting for 515. Cross your fingers. 515. 525. We did it. Boost was enough. All right. Look at all those treasure cards. All right. We're going to teleport back to Assistant Danforth. We got the last piece of the key.
Another piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone?
No, I'm from Wizard City. Actually, I'm not from Wizard City. I'm from a place that doesn't even believe in magic.
Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
All right. We now have all the capabilities we need to get into the palace. One thing we talk about, this place, this world is technically a balanced world. All the sand and stuff. But everything in this pyramid is fire. Like, pretty much. Like, Charm Slaved, fire. I mean, these Charm Slave, fire. I mean, those servant dudes were fire. These Narini sentries are Narini sentries are balance. But the other Narinis have all been fire.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid.
All right.
We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
We just hit level 13. Tons more spell elements.
Wizards unite! It's time everyone knows the key to defeating the forces of evil. Come see me in Old Town to learn more.
That's just the thing about team ups. So you can team up with your buddies, and there's a little sigil down there in Old Town that allows you to help any other players in the game, regardless of your location. It's pretty cool. We made it to the palace. Oh, these guys are all balanced.
Spiffing, good to see you. With your help, we'll have these crocs cleared out in no time at all, and you can claim your book. You there. You look like a stout young wizard. I require your assistance. The archaeologist found It's risky, but it just... The archaeologist found magical artifacts that may seal the crocs in the Palace of Fire. It's risky, but it just might work. Please find my men and give them these artifacts. Report back to me with news.
All right, so there's four dudes around this area, and we're gonna give each one of them an artifact. Now we're only doing the main quest in this game, and this is one of the first real zones that can really get you stuck doing the playing in the zone for a really long time. Each one of these guys is gonna give us a quest, a side quest to go kill 4 different dudes, and we're not gonna do any of those. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip all these. We're just gonna turn in the quest, call it a day.
Once we use these artifacts, we can stop. See there.
And we're gonna decline this. Give him the artifact, decline the rest. Another thing's cool too is look at the map here. There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Once we turn this guy in, we're just gonna take teleporter and walk to the other side. It's gonna be a lot quicker for us.
Thanks for this. I just hope I can hold out against all the Narini warriors. Say.
Decline. Take the teleporter. Take the other teleporter. Private Primwell.
Thanks. Looks like the crocs are trying to break out of here. We'll hold the line with these artifacts. I heard from Amanda that the Narini gained some of their power from flame gems they keep in the palace. If you could go around and collect them, I'm sure their magical powers would be reduced.
So the Palace of Fire is a really interesting thing. We're really looking for the throne room. Throne room has all of the information I think that we need to finding the Order of the Fang.
These artifacts had better work. These crocs are amassing an army. The Narini nobles just keep coming.
Say there.
We're looking for the map room. Map room, which is in the throne room of fire, inside the palace of fire. But I believe that is a dungeon. Alright. Could have taken the teleporter. Forgot about the teleporter. We just dropped off all 4 artifacts. Ready to help defend the palace. Now I'll see if we can give us what we're looking for. Help us find the throne room.
Welcome back, young wizard. With the artifacts in place, the Crocs won't be getting out of this pyramid if we can help it. We may have slowed the Crocs down, but I can't just leave my soldiers out there. They'll be overwhelmed. My higher-ups won't like this.
All right.
But please, defeat some Narini warriors and Narini flame guardians. Give my soldiers a fighting chance.
Had to take out 2 big dudes. We have to defeat 3 of each, so that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 3 battles. 3 total battles. Maybe 4, actually. Oh, we got Narini warriors here. We're actually just going to join these guys. That might narrow us out, and we only need to fight 1 battle worth of Narini warriors. Perfect. None of them are low. Another fire and a storm. This guy is using some sort of enhanced version of a fire elf. And this person's using an enhanced version of lightning bats. So that's 2 of them that could be taken out. I'm going to use a fire prism. Wow, these guys are rank 3. They have almost 400 health. $420. That definitely was enough. This will be enough in time even with the resist. 201 damage. By the way, that initial damage only does 100. So that fire blade and that enhancement really helped out. He's already down to like 80 health. One more turn and that guy's done. Oh, so that's what we were talking about earlier, how he just did... Oh, it looks like it is 210 over thing. So, they did 49 damage there, but I think he had something going on. Oh, this guy got a power pit. Maybe he can use, like, a sunbird or something. Just sunbird Ruby guy. What? And this enhanced version of a Thunder Snake is going to do almost 300 damage. What am I missing? I guess we'll just use a Fire Cat and see if they even need us, but these guys know what's up. Maybe we can follow these guys around. Maybe they need to fight the Flame Guardians. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we need 3 Flame Guardians. Oh, they really kicked that dude's crap. Looks like they do need them. We're gonna join. Flame Guardians. These ones are balanced actually. So these ones must be different than the one that I was fighting earlier. I think we're just gonna go ahead and I think we just go ahead and pass. I mean, we don't need any of these spells. These guys are using like crazy strong spells. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we're gonna take the time right here. If you're this far in the video, if you like it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. I know I don't like doing these too much and they get annoying, but call to action helps me out so much if you just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And let me know how much you're liking this series so far. This is our first episode of Krokotopia, and it is it's I feel like we're flying, honestly. Like, we're already in the 3rd area, and this has been pretty fast. We're gonna see what these guys do. What are you guys gonna do? Because I could just go ahead and fire elf one of these, slowly start narrowing them down. I'll just pick this spiral one, I guess. Let them figure out what they're gonna use for the next one. And since these guys are balanced, they're not going to resist my damage. So that should be that guy taken care of. Lightning Bats is a big, powerful spell. He's done. Took him down. Nice work. They have 310 health. Is literally doing perfect enough damage to kill him. Let's see the difference in our fire elves. Who's the better fire wizard? 384. Oh, I don't even get a chance to use mine because his spell was so powerful. Wonderful. Crazy. 105. I think the 70 should be enough to finish him off. And that's our Flame Guardians. Back to the lieutenant.
Huzzah! We really gave those crocs what for. The soldiers are holding their own now.
Perfect.
Outstanding. My men are doing all they can, but they can't fight forever. It's not enough to hold the army. We have to defeat it. One last request, young wizard. Defeat the Narini family. They have erected a spirit barrier to the throne room.
A whole family.
Their names are Edo, Nebbit, Shai, and Akori.
All right.
Defeat them, and the barrier will be broken down.
We have to defeat the entire Narini family. I wonder which one these guys are going to. Maybe we can team up, guys. All right, we're gonna start on this one, Akori Narini. Let's do it. There are 4 of these bosses. Let's see. I think after these 4, I think we'll probably see if we can get these 4 done, and then I think we'll call. Actually, wait. We're already like 40 minutes into an episode.
But the next thing you will see is me celebrating my victory.
All right, I think we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna call the episode there. We'll do these guys next time. We're already at a 45 minute episode right now. And I think these next 4 bosses are going to take us like 20 minutes. But I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. It has been a blast. We are cruising through Krokotopia, and we will be out of this pyramid in no time. I want to thank you all for joining in. Hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications when the next video goes live. Keep checking out. I hope you like this series, and I will see you all next video. Peace out.